Backs turn. Origi turn. Shoots.
Build the dream in FIFA 20, pay less and get more, and use the code TVM at checkout for a bigger discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the road to glory. And on today's episode, it is our first proper set of rewards. We've had some squad battle rewards in the past. We've had some rival rewards as well. But today, we get Weekend League player picks and rewards, and of course we also get Division 5 rank 2, I believe, rewards as well. I've sold Laruzzi for 5k, I think you might have saw that yesterday. The kit sold for 700. The two Piemonte Calcio players, or Juve players, however you want to say it, 7-8, and Buffon sold for 8-9, which is pretty damn impressive, and Kunku for 500, and that guy went for 800 as well. So very happy about that. We'll relist everything on list, because we have a lot of bronze cards that will eventually sell at some point. The first thing I wanted, well, I say the first thing I want to do, the first thing I'm going to have to do is take FUT Champions rewards. I'll take the rival rewards first. We'll see if we did actually finish rank 2. I played a lot last night actually to get it, so there it is. We'll take tradable as well. I'm not gonna give in to content, not demands. You guys aren't demanding it, but in my mind I'm thinking, oh, for the content, take the untradables. No, we're gonna take the tradables because we want to pack something we can sell. I want coins. I don't want an untradable whatever, you know, Cavani. If I get another Cavani, GG, game over, right? I mean, to be fair, there is actually an argument to take untradables now, as EA have come out and said that they're going to be doing a lot more first owner objectives. So I suppose if you do take untradables, you have I suppose it's, you know, there's a reason to do it now. You've got more chance of packing something you can actually use to do these objectives. Before we get into the rival rewards, though, I want to say thank you to the David, Big Dog Gaming, Ibrahim Wee, Alex, MultiplayerHD, Marc, Ignas, and Ben for supporting the channel by clicking that little join button down below. You guys are the most recent people to click the button, and I appreciate you greatly. It is massively surprising to me as well that people aren't just signing up through the lower tier. People are signing up through the second one, which is unbelievable. Honestly, you guys are insane, and I appreciate you. If you do want to get involved, feel free. You don't have to. You don't get anything special really so far. You get your name in the description and a little shout out like that every now and again. We'll add more perks in the future though. So yeah, like giveaways and such. We finished Gold 3, of course. I didn't limp there, but it wasn't the easiest of things to do. I'm testing out a 3 at the back formation. I did mention it yesterday. Tomorrow's episode, I will go into that in a lot more detail. I don't know whether I've got a dedicated video coming out on the channel about it. I think I have, but I'm not sure yet. So bear with me on that. But we'll test it out and try and change a few things and see if we can adapt to it, because I do like it. It's got a lot to offer. I just don't know whether I want to keep it. So we get what we get, and this is the most exciting bit, and this is one of the only reasons why I even bother doing Weekend League. If they gave you player picks for doing everything else or anything else, like if they give you 1 player pick for squad battles and maybe 2 player picks for rivals, I would literally just not touch Weekend League, and I would spam squad battles and rivals. But here we are. In terms of the team of the week, right, Dybala obviously, Alejandro Gomez obviously. I wouldn't mind getting Radecki, believe it or not, because it would be an upgrade to the current goalkeeper that we have. And I suppose Pla, the French striker from Borussia Mönchengladbach, wouldn't be terrible. But yeah, I just don't want anything dead, really. If we get Semedo, we've got problems, because that means we're going to have to change the team. We do get Pla. I was kind of expecting it. I really like the card design. That's not a bad pick, to be fair. 4-star skill, 3-star weak foot. Someone asked me earlier, am I going to review him? He does look like a really good player. So, and of course, he does fit the team, which is nice. So we'll pop him in. We'll give him a, I don't know, hunter maybe, or a sniper. Probably a hunter, to be fair, to boost that pace up. And yeah, job done. So we're definitely going to take him. I'm kind of predicting Radecki in the next one. I would really like one of the higher end cards. Alejandro Gomez would be phenomenal off the bench, but honestly I would be happy with a Radecki. Let's see what we can get here. Oh, well, I am very happy about that. Bergwijn is a bit of a sexy beast. We do get lucky with our red picks. We really do. Bergwijn, 4-star skills. Weak foot does let him down, sure, but he's got really nice dribbling stats. And again, we don't need to touch that pace. So a sniper once more. Boost that finishing all the way up to whatever it would go up to. 89, I think, off the top of my head. Maybe shot power up to 96. And then, of course, we'd get a nice composure boost up to 84. The reactions would go up as well, I think. But that would be a great card. And for review purposes, big fan of that. Big fan. Let's get those in the club. Well, for a Gold 3 finish, 284 rated cards that on the market would probably... I mean, Bergwijn right now... obviously, I can't search it because he's the red version. But Bergwijn, I think, is going for around 50k. So that's not too bad at all. Plaza probably around 20, 30k. So, you know, we've got a nice set of players there. That's good. I like it. Big fan. And that's worth it. That, for me now, was worth doing the grind. It was worth going through a little bit of stress through this weekend. And I'm going to pick up a premium gold players pack here as well for hitting level 20. So we are going to get just a little something extra to go with our rewards. I am just over level 20. We are on our way to level 21. The next 2 levels are dead in terms of rewards. We get a rare Electrum when we hit level 23. 24 is a mega pack, but we've got a long way to go to get to there. I don't know if I think I've probably mentioned objectives before. I don't know whether I've gone into like massive detail about it, but I don't like the progression in let's just do the premium gold players pack first. I don't like the season pass or season objective progression. Oh, it's a board. It's untradeable, of course, remember that, but it is a board. French, that's a good start. Striker. Oh, I was really hoping it was going to be Ben Yedder. That would have been phenomenal. It is going to be Haller. Of course, he did have a ones to watch. Ben Yedder did, to be fair, but Ben Yedder would have been amazing, untradeable as well. First owner Ben Yedder to do those objectives with would have been great. But never mind. We've got a lot of nice fodder in there. Haller isn't terrible, to be fair. An 83 rated card that we could do some like header objectives with, incidentally. So yeah, I don't like the fact that they dictate the pace. That's the only thing that really irritates me about it is, you know, we have to wait for them to release the XP. We can't just go and play game after game after game and collect and accumulate XP. We have to wait for them to give it to us or to give us the opportunity to go and get it, which is really frustrating as we dive into the first 35k pack of the episode. We've already had our board, so chances are we're not going to get anything for the rest of the video. I am really hoping, though, that we can get at least something usable. Herrera's not terrible. Very well-rounded card. Don't think he's worth anything, but still, it's not terrible. Oh, we get Kondogbia in there. I don't know if he's worth anything these days. No. This time last year, it would have been worth about 40k. Oxlade-Chamberlain as well. Liverpool player, of course, but they've come down in price. And Herrera. That's not a terrible pack. I mean, a lot of people might look at that and go, is he serious? I am being serious. I don't mind that. Anything in here we could just discard? Yeah, those 3. And that's about it. Left mid to left wing and then left wing to left mid. One of them will be worth money, I'm sure. Next 35k pack. It would be really good if they just said, right, well, you're going to get like 250 XP for just playing a game, or you get 500 every time you win a game. That would mean that you could go and grind it at your own pace. We're going to get Sabitzer. That will be a duplicate because, of course, we already have him. And he will probably end up going onto the transfer list. We get a few other bits and bobs in there, nothing too crazy. 2 duplicates, though, so we could have... Well, no, we're not going to have anything good, are we? We'll put both of those on the transfer list. Get rid of those. CDM to CM. Is that worth anything? Yeah, maybe, but we'll keep it because you never know. And we'll just pop that in the club. Those 35k packs have not been kind to us so far. We do have 250ks. All of this is tradable, remember, which is it's the trade-off. You know, you get half of what you could get if you took the untradables. That's a board, and it's an inform, I think, is it? We are going to get Ilicic. It's not an inform. It looked like the sparks looked gold to me then for some reason. 84 rated Ilicic. Not bad, but I kind of want your teammate, to be fair. I don't really want him. I'm not going to moan, though. It's been a while since we've had a board. 2 boards, 3 boards. Hey, check that out. And Matip in there as well. Matip is being used by a lot of pros right now with a shadow on him, and I don't really know why. Because, I mean, you look at the card, actually, he's not terrible, but surely there's better players out there for pros to be using. But there we are. Rodrigo's worth a little bit. Yeah, Rodrigo would sell for about 10k. He's first owner though, so is it worth maybe keeping hold of him for now? I'm not sure. No, I just want to sell. I want the coins. I just want to sell him. While I mean, an 83 worth 11k right now is a bit mad. I think he's not going to be worth that much longer. So let's just sell him for 10.5. And we'll keep Ilicic. We'll keep Miranda for now. We've got 3 duplicates in there. Cam to CF, that could be worth a bit. It's just not. Bit confusing. Let's get rid of the kits. Put these on the transfer list. Gabarmin, actually a very good player in this game. And we're on to the big boy packs. I don't think I've opened a 50k pack this year and actually got anything good out of it, which is a bit of an annoying thing to say. But can we change that today, EA? Come on. Be generous. Give me at least a board in both of these. Wow. Why are they so stingy with their rewards, man? 50k pack and I'm not even getting a board. We get Fernando. I don't care. I like opening 35k packs and not getting boards. That's a little bit rough to take, but I get it, Opening a 50k pack and not getting anything over 81, that grinds my gears. Hermoso could be worth nothing. I mean, again though, right? Excellent pace. Just give him a defensive chem. We don't even need to boost the acceleration and sprint speed. Give him a defensive chem style, Sentinel or whatever. And I mean that's a great card, But there we are. And Diddy in there obviously was in form last week. Not that that matters because it wouldn't have been in this pack, but still, pop those on the transfer list for another time. And we're down to our final pack of the episode. Sad times are upon us. Let's get it open and see what EA have in store for us. We haven't had a walkout for such a long time. Could this be it? Yes, it is. It's a walkout. Come on, baby. Be a good one. Oh, it's Navas. Oh, it's a dagger to the heart. It really is. Well, we got a walkout, so I can't be too displeased by it, but it is Navas, so he's going to be worth about 4 pence. We could get something else in here, though. You never know. Although, no, my luck on this occasion, probably not. We did get an 84, so, there is that. He doesn't actually look too bad. He's got decent passing on him and things, but ultimately, yeah, not great. Navas is worth around 20, just above 20. Canales is worth about 5, and then everything else in that pack is pretty dead, to be fair. Who's this guy? Allen. I mean, he looks bang average, but if you've got like no coins, no money, no time, don't buy him. He's awful. I was trying to make a light of a bad situation there, but put Nani on the transfer list because you'd never know. And yeah, rewards done for another week. I'm not sure how I feel about those. The red picks were brilliant. Big fan of those. Big fan. But the packs themselves, unfortunately, I don't think they've not tickled my pickle. Unfortunately, which is a shame because it would have been nice to have something. Last year we made a fair bit of progression because we hit a few things. Okay, at this point we hadn't got Ronaldo yet or whatever, but we'd managed to pick up a few things here or there. Our luck was good. I think Dybala was one of the first big players we packed. He was worth about 150k. That really did set us up. I think we packed Sissoko earlier in this year, like last couple of weeks though, didn't we? Was that 50k? So that's a little bit, it's like a 33% of the boost that we would have got from Dybala last year. So I suppose that's helped us a bit. And now that we have a red player pick in Pla, I've got it under good authority, by the way, that his name is actually Pla, not Pli or Plie or whatever. It's Pla. So that's why I'm calling him Pla. We could pop him in somewhere. I don't know where, but we could. I mean, I don't really want to be taking any of these out. I mean, 66 goals and 54 goal contributions in 95 games is an unbelievable return on Alcacer, and it's a very similar situation for Timo Werner as well. 55 goals, 40 assists in 74 games. Very impressive from the front too. I don't really want to be changing them. Obviously, Hazard and Rahman I mean, Hazard not so much, but Rahman in particular, he is a placeholder. We will improve the team ready for Weekend League, but I don't really know what we'll do. I might go and get the inform Radecki, I might not. We'll see what happens, but we'll pop Pla on the bench. I'll also put Bergwijn on the bench for Florian Thauvin. We can now get rid of some of these and make a little bit of room. So, I mean, the team's coming along a little bit. Right, who do we buy now? But people are saying Leon Bailey. Let's go take a look at Leon Bailey. We've got a few minutes before, you know, we wrap this up here. I don't want to keep you too long on a rewards day. I'm pretty sure you've got lots to do. Let's just go have a look to see, the price tag. Super cheap, which is nice. 4-star, medium, left-footed. Would be better if he was high for the 3 at the back formation that I'm using currently. But we'll let him off with medium. At least he's got even work rates. Now, he's not the best by any stretch of the imagination. He's just not. But with the right chem style, we could turn him into a decent player and one that I would be happy to take into Weekend League if I ended up spending those coins elsewhere in the side. Like, if we got Hernandez instead of Boateng, for instance, and maybe we then use another chunk of change to go and improve Tolisso, maybe get Axel Witsel or something, that would be... You know, Bailey for now on the left until we get another set of rewards or something wouldn't be the end of the world, because he's well-rounded, he's just not great. And he's really cheap anyway, so I'm not bothered by that. Let's just go have a look at Hernandez and see how much he's going for. I'm going to bump this up here to what I would be, well, not happy to pay, but what I would expect to see him at. Okay, so he's up into the 90s or so. 89,000 there. See, I'm happy to pay it, but at the same time, my brain is thinking he's an 84 rated card. Like, how much longer realistically can he hold that price? And ironically, Hermoso isn't that far away from him. In terms of pace, it's the same. Hermoso's defensive stats are maybe 1 or 2 lower in each position, and then his reactions aren't quite as high. But everything else is the same. And he's only, a 79, 80 rated card. But I think I probably will pick up Hernandez. 87, 500. So, I mean, it's not a bad deal at all. It really isn't. But I think I'm going to wait just a little bit. And throughout the day, I'll keep an eye on it. And if I can see one for, you know, not less than 87, 500 necessarily. Well, that one's gone already anyway. Yeah, someone's just bought that very, very quickly. I'll wait on that one, and I will buy him. I think I will buy him. Let's go have a look at Axel Witsel. Just didn't want to buy it there and then. I want to gauge the market a little bit more. I'm hoping we can get this guy for 50k. No? Oh dear. He is a lot more than I thought he was. Like, a lot more. So I'm not sure on this one. I could afford it, obviously. Maybe I need to stop being stingy, but and he's pretty good. I mean, there's nothing really bad to say about him. He's got very good defensive stats. His ball control, dribbling, composure in particular is very nice. Short passing is brilliant. Shooting, I mean, it can be used. You know, it's not completely unfeasible to think that if we do get into a shooting position, he could actually score. And that the pace is poor, but we can improve that. That's not a problem. Maybe an engine chem style could work. Maybe a shadow. Even because, you know, he's got the passing, we don't need to improve that. The dribbling I'm not bothered about. He's not going to go on any long runs. He's got composure and reactions, that's fine. So a shadow, realistically, I mean, off the top of my head, I would have thought that would take him to at least an 89 rated card on like points per position. And I'm going to look right now because I'm curious to know whether my knowledge of stats is good enough. So currently he's actually an 83 rated CDM, but with a shadow he goes up to 87. He's an 88 rated centre back, so I wasn't far off. Can we get him? With a Sentinel, he turns into a 91 rated centre back or an 88 rated CDM. Engine is 86. Backbone is 89. There we go. I knew we could get him there. So with a backbone, we don't improve the pace. He's going to be on stay back while attacking, especially if we use a 3-5-2, which is what I've been using in the last 24 hours or so extensively. I've played a lot of games on both this account and my main account with 3-5-2, and we would boost all of the defensive stats up to sort of mid-90s, interceptions would be mid-80s, 85. But the passing goes up to 99, vision goes up to 85, and we get a nice boost of strength as well as jumping. So backbone on Axel Witsel is the way forward. I tell you what, if we get Hernandez and Axel Witsel, we've turned into a bit of a defensive unit then, haven't we? We get Bailey to go forward with. We've got Pla to come on as a sub, or maybe even start instead of Alcacer, and we bring Alcacer on as a sub or something. That team could then start to look much better. People keep telling me about Mbabu. I know I've used him. I genuinely don't see why people like him so much. He's got pace and a bit of strength, and Vice has got 4-star skills. He's got pace. I don't really care about Mbabu. Like, it just doesn't. He doesn't do it for me. You know, I look at him and I'm thinking, you're not really going to improve the team. Realistically, I suppose we could drop Hazard to the bench. And I haven't even thought about this before. Just hear me out. We could put whoever we want there, providing they get a hyperlink. So I can't think of anyone off the top of my head who does. I'm thinking more of the Italian persuasion here. If we could get someone with a hyperlink to left back and right back, and right mid, then obviously we can get a nice little link in there, and we can put whoever we want there. But Bernardeschi would work because there is a De Siglio, I think it is, who would work at right back. I don't want him. I prefer to have who we have. Lazari is not really high enough rated at this stage for me, so that's out. Any right wings? I mean, I suppose I could just go on Footbin and have a look. Look at the state of Berardi. He's got to have a January upgrade. I'm thinking about it already, but he's been playing so well this season. Chiesa's not terrible, but again, for this stage and the coins that we have, I want to be, I don't mind spending 20, 30, 40,000 coins on a player here. I just can't, off the top of my head, I can't really think. Raheem Sterling and Kyle Walker, that would be phenomenal, wouldn't it? But that's going to be expensive. We could do that, I think, because I think Raheem Sterling's like 120k. Kyle Walker's about 50, 60. So we could do that, but then we'd have like 40,000 coins left. I could get Leon Bailey over here, and I wouldn't be able to afford Axel Witsel nor Hernandez. And I don't know if the trade-off for Kyle Walker and Raheem Sterling is actually worth it. Obviously, there isn't a... I can't think of anyone else off the top of my head. I'll have a little think about it, though. I'm actually going to cut today's episode short there because tomorrow I want to... Obviously, we're going to talk about some tactics, and obviously we'll buy the players, or maybe I've already bought the players. I'll show you them in action in some rival games and things. Might get some Foot Champs gameplay in tomorrow. I am definitely going to be playing games tomorrow. I didn't leave it late last week, but I left it late enough that it was like, 2 a.m. and I was still playing Foot Champs games on Monday morning. So I don't really want to be doing that this week. I want it to be done by Sunday afternoon, so that if I have any games left in the evening or early hours in the morning, because I don't tend to go to bed till stupidly late anyway, I can just play them casually and see if we can finish in a couple of ranks above. Gold 3 will be the standard every week. I'm not going to force myself to go further unless I want to. There will be a few weekends where we really do go for it, and I set aside enough time and I go, right, we are going to play full 30 wherever we finish. Even if we still hit Gold 3, I am going to finish all 30 games. I will do that, every sort of 3 weeks or so, because I want to test myself against other people. I want to see how high we can finish. But for right now, I'm content to just keep hitting that sort of rank 3 or gold 3, gold 2 area, and keep building up on this team and just having fun with it. That's all I really want out of this. But if you can think of a nice hyperlink right mid, right back situation over there, maybe we could put Pla in instead of Alcacer. Switch those around, and maybe we could get a French player on the right. I can't think of any real quality French right mids off the top of my head, but you never know, we could do. I'll have a little play around with it, and I'll see where we end up. But if you have enjoyed today's episode of The Road to Glory, then do me a favour and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index, the game changed. Download the app now.